Dear Nintendo, we've waited 4 years for a true Switch revision. We've requested hardware upgrades and driftless Joy-Cons, no more cutting corners, and no more laziness. But you went ahead and gave us the impossible. OLED. OLED. You know, I still gotta work on that letter a little bit. But in the meantime, let's talk about this switched at birth, well, Switch. I recently made a video about the Switch Pro rumors, and it got mixed feedback. I mean, I can completely see why. While the rumors aren't 100% fake, they could not be more wrong. I mean, yeah, we got an improved Switch with almost no hardware upgrades and an sorry. I'll be right back. Now, don't get me wrong, OLED is great, but that's literally all they did to improve this Switch. Let's back up a bit though. If you are completely confused with what I'm talking about, Nintendo just announced a Switch revision with an OLED screen for $350. So they didn't exactly release a Switch Pro, but they basically just slapped us in the face and said corporate doesn't like you. Nintendo didn't screw up at all with the Switch though. At least we got some sort of upgrade after waiting damn near until the collapse of the USSR. Let's talk about the upgrades we got. While the rumors about a Switch Pro got a lot of things wrong, they also got some things right. We got an OLED screen, as mentioned in that lazy name for a console, and it's also releasing on October 8th. And there's also no dock included, you have to buy that separately, and we still don't know the price, because Nintendo's scared that we won't buy the damn dock separate from the Switch. We also got increased storage space though, 64 gigabytes instead of 32 on the standard Switch model. A wired LAN port, a dummy thick stand, enhanced audio in handheld mode, and that absolutely smoking hot dock. Do you even see those curves, bro? But what I still don't understand is why didn't Nintendo just make these changes part of the Switch in 2017? Why wait for years to give us OLED screens and 64 gigabytes of storage when it is entirely doable from the start, and it's even possible to give us maybe 128 gigabytes? Hell, maybe even 500 gigabytes? Well, there's really no logical explanation other than it's just Nintendo being stubborn. Really, the only reason why I would buy this revision is if I played my Switch heavily in tabletop or handheld mode. Which, I mean, I do, but I use TV mode a lot more. And that's where the improved dock comes in. Nintendo did remove one USB port, that being on the back of the dock to make room for the LAN port, but they also added vents and sleeker corners to make the Switch look more premium. The bezel on the Switch console itself is also significantly smaller, and it's about time that happened. Speaking of the screen, it's 7 inches instead of 6.2, which again, it's about time. I mean, I'm probably going to buy the Switch anyway, because mine is the first edition from 2017, so the battery life isn't as long, and the top of the Switch is cracked and bent. Hopefully, these issues are revised on the OLED model, which I'm certain they will be, but will drift be eliminated? No. The Joy-Cons seem to be the exact ones included with the 2019 Switch, so 6 to 12 months down the line, you're going to need another $80 to $90 set of Joy-Cons. But like I said, Nintendo isn't making a bad decision, there's just a lot more that they could have done, and I think we could see some real hardware upgrades down the line. We're still following that pattern where Nintendo will release an updated or an alternate version of the Switch every 2 years. So perhaps in 2023 we could see a Switch that could at least try and compete with the next-gen consoles. I mean, hey, at least Nintendo is making their investors happy. Those bastards. So, what are your thoughts on the OLED model for the Switch? Do you think the $350 price tag is fair, especially because, the dock isn't even included? Make sure to comment down below and subscribe so you don't miss more videos like these. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!